Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the wave trend indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched my first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that right now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team, and as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down in the description below. You can also find a link to our Discord server, so that way we can all discuss testing indicators and building our trading system. And lastly, you can find a link below to TradingView. If you sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money using the link below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the wave trend indicator. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 77 indicators. And out of those 77 indicators, 24 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The two best ones were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 24 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, as I said, today's indicator is the wave trend indicator. And this one was, it is a TradingView member created indicator. And it was recommended that we test it by one of the viewers out there. Their name is Ross. And so, see, I remembered the name this time. Yes, and so Ross asked us if we would, ask me if I would be testing the wave trend indicator. And so I figured, why not go ahead and throw it on the list of indicators to test in the next video. And so the one that I found looks like this. It has these small red and green labels and these large red and green labels. I also found a couple other ones. I think one was actually like an oscillator and yeah, a few other different wave trend style indicators. And so if this is not the one that you were referring to when you asked me if I was going to test it, my apologies. This was the first one that I pulled up that was just strictly a wave trend, and so I thought we'd try this one first, and if it's not the correct one, let me know and I will track down the other ones and test those ones as well. We will eventually get to those as we are running through the indicator testing process, but you know, unless you let me know it's not the correct one, then it will probably be a little while before we get to the other ones. So yes, nonetheless, here we are. It is pretty simple. It has these, and I'm going to change this, and this is just me being super nitpicky. I don't know why, but when I want a signal to go short, I want it to be like red. I don't want it to be like a burgundy color. It drives me crazy. Same way with green. I want it to be green. I don't want it to be like this really dark, saturated green. Just something about it. It's really strange. I don't know why. I want it to match the same colors as the green and red in the candles that I have set up. Again, that's just me being weird. Sorry if that bothers anybody. Okay, so with all this being said, it's pretty simple. There are these small labels, and the creator of the indicator says that these are potential spots where you could either go short or go long, depending on, whether it's a light red or a light green. And then there are the big labels, which are your definite signals to either go short or go long. And as you can see, these are short signals here. Don't see, yeah, it kind of cuts off. It only goes back so far. And so it definitely gives green signals as well that are just as obvious that are long signals. So that's pretty much how we are going to test this today. When it gives us a signal, a green label, that is a signal to go long. When it gives us a red label, that is a signal to go long. And let's see here, you'll have to excuse me, I forgot to put up the take profit and stop. Throw those in real quick. There we go. Alright, take profit and stop, and let's get on with the testing here. See what we can get out of this thing. Now, it has been said by another viewer when Ross asked if I would be testing this indicator, another viewer jumped on there and said, hey, that indicator, the wave trend, it gives a lot of signals, and a lot of the times it's giving signals way too early. And so, I don't know, I've never played with the wave trend before, but that may be a little bit of an omen as to what we can expect out of this. As you can see, it gave us our first signal, and it was a losing signal. And another one, and another loser. So, it's a little ominous at this point. But we'll keep trucking along here and see what we can get out of this thing. Let's mark off that one. I believe, yeah, hit our stop also. So we had another stop out there. So far, all the first signals have all been losing trades, and so not wonderful at this point, I can tell you that much. But like I said, we'll keep moving along here, see what we can get out of this, see if maybe it will improve. As I said many times before, it was always a bad idea to just assume that an indicator is not going to meet the 60% criteria after, only a few trades. Definitely got to give it its fair share. I've seen indicators that start off horrible, and then by the time I get to the end of the year and I add everything up, they actually meet the 60% criteria. And so, all right, we got the first winner. So we are about midway through the year now. Yeah, so far it isn't looking great, but like I said, let's not count it out until we get to the end of the year and actually see what it can do. It does look like it is a little bit of an under trader, and it seems to be giving signals at really strange places. Like there are moments where price makes a really long move, and you would think that it would throw out a signal, but it doesn't. And then right as it gets to the end of that move, it throws a signal. Strange. I've seen other indicators do that before. I'm not exactly sure why they do it, but it definitely does not work in our favor. And so, let's see. And see, there's just a lot of action happening. I mean, it's not, huge trend action happening, but there's definitely money to be made in some of these moves, and it's not given any signal. Okay, there we go. We are at the end of the year there. So it's safe to say that, yeah, the wave trend indicator is not going to meet the criteria. Um, I'll count them out: one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 trades, and two of them were winners. And so definitely not meeting the 60%. Um, as the one viewer commented on the channel, it does seem to give these really weird, sometimes way too early and sometimes way too late signals. It's super strange. I mean, like right here, it was just like banging out signals like, go short, go short, go short. And it just was not, it was way too early. Then over here, you see this massive move down and nothing, 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 nothing. And then it starts banging out these go long, go long, go long, go long signals. And so, yeah, super strange indicator. And so, um, definitely, like I said, not meeting the criteria. It's going to go on the no list. Ross, as I said, if this was not the one that you had in mind to test, then let me know and I'll try to track down one of the other ones and see if those are one of the ones you were referring to, and I'll give those ones a test. Like I said, I'll eventually get to them at some point, even if even if you don't say that this one is not the one you were referring to, and so. No worries if you don't say anything. Like I said, we'll eventually get to them, but I want to make sure that I'm trying to actually test the indicator that viewers are specifically requesting whenever I go in and do a viewer requested indicator instead of doing some random oddball version of that indicator and then going, see, there you go, it didn't work, and then you guys are sitting back going, no, that's not the one. So all right. With all that being said, once again, it's going on the no list. Definitely didn't meet the 60%. Really strange signals it was giving, and kind of under trading for the year as well. And so, lot of checks on the no list there. So, all right, everybody, we're going to move on to the next indicator from here, and we'll see you on that video. If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.